Yeah.
And apparently it's made back its $10,000 sticker price already.
And they just added new games too for DMV.
It's like
I didn't really like Dave & Buster's mostly because of the fact that like you go in there and it's just like children everywhere.
not at night. Just going after 9 or whatever.
At night there was a lot of kids.
Really?
Here comes Frankie Patton.
Aren't you supposed to get?
Choke kids last night.
Isn't there like aren't you supposed to get ID'd after a certain time?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you get
There's a
ID,
lot of
but it's like
ID.
as long as you're with somebody who's 24 years or older.
No, 21.
It's 24. Like you're allowed to get in with somebody 24 or older, not 21 or older. Then you can just get in your 18-year-old friends if you're 21.
It's 21.
No.
You can go in
You
if you're
can go in
21
if you're
or older,
21.
but you can accompany a minor if you're 24 or older.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Because I even tried, someone tried either accompany me or I tried to accompany someone, and they said you have to be 21 to accompany a company.
Well,
Unless the rules
Right.
change.
I mean, the last time I went there, it was like that. 24 and older. Yeah.
I wonder who creates these arbitrary numbers.
But
It might be
But
based
yeah,
on
like
some
your-
kind of law in the state that their businesses.
Because I know they
Right,
started
and like-
alcohol over there, and usually you gotta be like 21 just to drink alcohol.
That's not a usually. That's like a hard rule.
That's every.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have to be 21 to smoke now too. I thought that was pretty crazy.
Not over.
Like,
Did they change that too?
Yeah, they changed that like last year, which is super weird because they didn't. I thought what they were gonna do is like do a rolling age, where they do like it's gonna be 19 this year, 20 next year, then 21 the following, because kids that were smoking legally that year are now cannot buy cigarettes.
yeah. And you know what's even funnier is like all the
Okay,
military
understand.
people that come out here.
It's like what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why, because I know a lot of at least the 18-year-olds or higher buy a lot of e-cigs.
Wait, so you can only smoke on Hawaii?
Huh?
No, but they're
like-
saying like they enlisted at 18, 19,
Yeah.
and they come to Hawaii and they can't buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
But you can buy cigs on base.
No.
No?
State law.
Yes.
No, okay,
Yeah, you have to
never
follow
mind.
the state law on base.
I'm not a sex Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, you had a good,
And then the
good
Wednesday after
rotation
that,
coming
we
to
have
Hawaii. Nope.
For
As long as you don't smoke.
We'll be
Yeah.
having all the promos for
And by the way,
draft weekend.
Welcome
We're
to
just
Hawaii,
showing
it's
up weekend.
beautiful, you know, just you play nice with the locals and you can't smoke.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can find someone to buy cigarettes.
Well, that's how most of them do it.
Well, you
the
just
worst traffic.
when you go to Costco.
You have
just-
no idea how much money I was making when that law passed. Like, oh, what?
Yeah.
I can go to Subway and buy any sandwich I want if I just pick you up a pack of cigarettes? No
Well,
problem.
starting to run drafts with them.
Sounds like you weren't making money. You were making sandwiches.
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
It's so much better than, you know, money is food.
I don't know. Like money gets food.
Yeah, I like
And
Money
it gets-
does get food, but if I can get the food without the money, then, you know, why bother?
Right.
Because you can get the.
No, it's a
Covered it.
bazaar.
I covered the
So,
basic
clothing
thing
down
that
the
we
plaza.
need.
So it's a flea market for working.
I no longer start today.
Yeah, we usually have them like quarter. 7:48 for change. Alright, ready to go, sir?
I would
So,
more than willingly,
Carter.
like, take half the pay at work. They would just
we were reading it while we were
like on a daily basis, like include that in
Oh
my
my God,
paycheck.
these are the
Like,
best. Well, she's a fan.
Don't you get more than one meal
Not greasy and
for
light
half of your
flavor.
paycheck?
You know, and say it's a Japanese snack, so it's got that kind of like.
Like half of your paycheck is probably equal to more than one meal.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying like if they gave me food,
So she's
Oh,
gonna be
like,
coming back a lot.
if they gave you 3 square meals a day.
yeah, I'd take a pay cut for all the food that I need.
You
Like
need a lot of food.
I do need a lot of food. Like I'm spending about half my paycheck on food every paycheck anyway.
I'm spending my entire paycheck on rent. Every paycheck right now. Plug it right now.
Do you live close by work?
Yeah. I'm 2 blocks away. Well, not till Monday. I'm moving on first.
Roommates are hard though.
I don't understand.
Good
If there's
roommates are.
houses,
Yeah.
why
I'm sure
would
you can
want
find
to
a
see them?
roommate.
Yeah, you can find a roommate, but
Hello.
Hey.
Maybe.
Hey.
Is it legendary?
Yes.
That's a big trunk for legendary.
Well, she has everything.
We don't need the core.
I'm not pulling out just the core.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Oh, is it for like a demo?
No, we have, where did you go?
Oh.
Did it slide down here?
And I cannot
Legendary
believe-
game night is Wednesday.
And I cannot believe I freaking so much
See?
on top.
That's crazy. You have
Yeah.
Fantastic Four in there?
No, that's the only set I'm missing.
Does
If
that-
you track down whoever got the copy of Legendary that I gave Brett, that had the Fantastic Four in it. Because I got it when it came out at Gen Con.
That what you call it?
Because I have
That one copy that got daisy chain, like
Yeah. It went everywhere. And they had Fantastic Four in it, and that goes $300 right now because
Wow.
because they lost the license. Fantastic Four is like divorced from the rest of the Marvel properties, and so you can't just sell it like that. And so they don't have the license to print Fantastic Four anymore. So they had like 1 or 2 print runs of Fantastic Four Legendary expansion, and then it was done. And so now it's like $300 because anybody who really likes Legendary wants it.
Well, no, I mean,
Why did the
Fantastic Four is part of Marvel, isn't it?
it's owned by Sony. It's not owned by. It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's why that was such a big deal that Spider-Man got to show up in Avengers, or in
well, apparently he's not.
Yeah.
Like they're talking about taking
But
the
it's still part of Marvel.
franchise
right?
back again.
It's a bad idea. They're making bank right now.
Okay, so this is gonna be the general setup for the first
So
mission.
the Fantastic Four movie sucked.
These are all my dice.
This isn't gonna be an actual example of what the first missions will be like. This will give me a good idea of like how difficult it will be for 10-point survivors to survive this kind of setting.
What is the normal point cost for like a team?
Well, custom settings actually vary. And the idea is that based on the custom settings, the points have to match out in some way, shape, or form. In this instance, a small 4x4 setup
One way, I guess.
could be like a 100-point limit. And a 100-point limit would allow for a maximum of, what are they, 15 points each?
What is this for?
Or
Oh, this
say
is 50-50 die.
7.
And
7
this
zombies.
is, when you start playing.
6 zombies. So for this setup, the survivor deployment is going to be 3 inches from the corner of either side.
Oh, it's actually a ruler.
That's
Just on that side. Oh, just from the corners. No, just 3 inches from the corner.
Oh, from the corners.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like a little half circle
little half circle.
or quarter circle.
So you guys can start in those areas. Oh, you don't have to place yourselves yet, but those are the starting positions. I'm going to place down some resources.
Do we know where there are?
Yeah, you'll know where the resources are because you scoped out this whole situation sort of before you decided to move in. So you guys just came from whatever facility you guys were staying at. It got overrun, and the 5 of you are surviving together in this new world that you're getting used to. You have no information about anything that's happening or what causes people to become zombies. At the moment, you still speculate that it's the bites.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So you guys are traveling from the zone that you were in, which is in the city, to get out of the city where it's safer. And as you were traveling out, you saw an area that looked like a little military zone that was barricaded off. It looks like it's abandoned. You see tents. There's smoke going from inside the area there. It seems like there might be some resources here, but there are walkers roaming around, as well as possible other perils. So we'll start here. The whole objective is for you guys to work as a team and survive as a team. I'm not sure what the mission rewards are yet, but let's play out a mission, and as I see how difficult it'll be, I'll think of like what kind of points you can get. So I'm thinking at the moment, when you complete the mission, you're all awarded a certain number of points. Maybe for like the highest zombie kill, you get like an additional point or some kind of additional metric. For the most supplies scavenged, for the most hit points healed. A difference in this version as to per other versions is if you have a health pack, you can choose to heal someone else. You don't have to just heal yourself. But if you heal somebody else, I'm thinking that it's going to end their turn, so they cannot activate it, or they would have had to have already activated and finished their turn before you go. So if you move up to somebody and they haven't taken their turn yet, and you decide to heal them, that them accepting the heal ends their turn. They just have to stand there and get healed. Okay? This will be for random supplies. So there's stuff in there, including booby traps. You see here that there's a truck filled with some supplies here. It looked like it was trying to get in, but they wouldn't let him in. So we ran down the gate. Over here, near this barricade, you guys spotted a little gun stash. And then you guys know that there are several supplies to be found back here in these tents.
So what is this? Is it like a Rite Aid or a...
Yeah, kind of. This is just going to be theoretical scenario. I might do some other ones where it's just like, it's a highway scenario rather than like a camp setting. But generally speaking, I feel like going forward in the new wave, they'll probably do big field battle stuff where like you can be on the farm or fight from inside the prison. I mean, we got walls. We could make our own prison encounter. But let's do this one just to start.
How are we getting supplies?
The idea for this mission is that you have just left the area that you're in, and you guys need food and water desperately. So every time you pick up a supply, you pick up food and water. This will carry over for the next mission. Depending on how many supplies you get, will depend on like where you start on the track of the next mission. If you don't get enough supplies in this one, in the next mission, you guys are desperate and have to go into a difficult situation to literally get food, so you go to a grocery store or like a big box retail where there's already tons of dumplings. Okay? We'll just play it out. Everybody can place themselves. Choose a side. I'll throw out some zombies here.
This corner or that corner?
How far can you move?
That's your sneaking, that's your running. Your running makes noise. You get 2 actions per turn. You can only use the same. You cannot use the same action twice. So if you move, you either sneak or run. You can't sneak twice.
Can't sneak and run?
You get 1 move. You choose your move or your move. So you can like shoot. Melee attack is not an action. It's a phase at the very end with everybody you're engaged with. Engaged means that you're in face-to-face combat, and both in contact, and both of you are up, not prone. And if you are engaged with somebody and your turn starts, your turn ends immediately. You can't, because it means that you're waiting for the melee phase. So you only really get to act if you're not tangled up, basically. But during the melee phase, everybody wins combat pushes their opponent back an inch. So you generally aren't in face-to-face combat.
So it looks like a situation went down here. You see that there's some actual zombies that don't look like they've been bitten at all, but instead look like they were shot or run down by cars. Some of these zombies are already going to start prone. The rest of them are standing, and this is what you see back there. How it's going to go is it's going to go just like how it normally would. In that.
Sure.
Let's see, Fred.
Oh, hey, Fred, we got stuff for you. Did you pick it up? No. Do I? Hold on, man. Okay. It looks cool. I just want to play.
I chose that.
We should play.
Rogue Stars comes in. I'm waiting for that one.
Bug hunt for 40K?
No. Block hunt for generic rules.
Yeah, it's Osprey.
Oh.
Osprey.
Frank Patton on the case. So,
What?
get them supplied.
So basically how it's going to work is normally what would happen is if there were enemy survivors or hostile or neutral survivors, they would activate on my turn. In this instance, you guys are going to move, and then I'm going to flip and resolve the event cards based on my decision. I'll roll for all the zombie stuff. You guys are just going to choose who acts out of your turn. You guys are going to need a couple of little counters. X yourself out.
The other side of your bite is what you put on your highest level.
The left, health level. I know that there's at least 3 of you here that have played before, so why don't one of the 3 of you go ahead and act first so that the 2 who haven't played yet kind of get an idea. Okay, this is the enemy that we have on the map, and in 4 future campaign settings I might make other walkers like floated or big buff walkers or flaming walkers, riot gear walkers,
Chinese walkers.
Yep, Chinese walkers.
Kung Fu Walker.
If I want to get insane,
Imperial walkers.
I'll design, like guard walkers, like for enemy survivor camps who decided to trick out their walkers with explosives or stuff like that.
Alright, so I'm going to run.
Oh, cute! That's
So I'm
what
gonna
I'm talking
run
about.
up
Get
to-
into it.
What?
It's got a profile, man. You guys got a profile.
Yeah.
People have
Oh, nice!
I'm not as good a drawer as other
Oh, that's so nice.
I like yours.
Yay!
You look
That's a
exactly
happy
like the
guy.
cocaine mule runner I would imagine.
Mike does.
people. That's just how I that's like all my characters, so
Okay.
it looked the same as if I was
Okay, you guys gotta draw pictures and then we'll show them all to the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna run. If you basically move more than 4 inches in your turn, then you are running. Running means you make noise. So I'm moving up here and then I make noise. That means that the closest walker within 10 inches of me, so this one here is, this one here is about 6.5, this one here is almost 8. So this is the closest walker. He's going to shamble 6 inches towards me. And that'll bring him he goes straight to me, so he impacts the car. If he hits anything, he stops. If he begins his turn adjacent to anything, then instead of moving straight at you, he moves around it at the closest
Edge.
way around. So the closest distance. And so basically, if you're standing behind a barrier, they'll run at the barrier and then stop. And then the next time there's noise, they'll go around the barrier.
What about prone dudes? Will they get up and walk shuffle towards you?
Prone dudes, no. Prone guys basically are dead if they're walkers. You can go up and like get them off the board by standing next to them, and as long as they're the only person that you are adjacent to in melee, you can attack a prone person, and any amount of damage to them in the melee phase just kills them, including living enemies. But yeah, that's how you get rid of prone walkers. So I moved, so I can't move again. The other options I have are things like making noise or shooting a gun. I don't have a gun. You can also attempt to lower the threat level. The threat level is already at its lowest, so I may as well just sit here. So I'm going to use this opportunity to whisper, "Hey guys, we gotta get some supplies."
Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, I'm being sneaky.
I'm being sneaky. Frankie Patton on the case. Shh. Only a little drunk.
Not that. Would
I'll run all the way over here.
Where are you going?
One of those actions.
No, I'm thinking if I run all the way over here, then
He'll go around the car near you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably just.
But he only moves 6 inches, so you can pre-measure and see if he'll get you.
Actually, will you move again after he's already moved?
You don't decide which way the zombie moves. Technically, I move the zombie.
Well, yeah,
So if
they
there's an
still go towards
obstruction-
the noise, right?
Right, so in this case, if there's an obstruction and I draw a line through it, and it isn't clear or present which is the fastest way to go, like in this point going from diagonal to diagonal, I'll roll a shield and decide which way he goes, left or right.
Ah, so he might actually hit me.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's obvious, like unless it's obvious and there's
Yeah.
no way that he would go that way, then you guys can
for-
just move the zombie directly in the direction you want.
Just for safety purposes, I'm just gonna sneak for now.
Thank you.
You won't.
Sniper with no gun.
Right, he's got the ammo.
Yeah.
So what is your second action?
Your second action can be anything. The actions are on the program for you.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much it for me, because the
This
third
is
level
the stuff.
can't do anything else. I can't shoot
Nope.
shit because I don't have a weapon. So it's your guys' turn, and how the fuck did you get a hockey stick?
Hey, what's going on?
How the heck did you get a hockey stick?
Because of the
Because
high,
he's a melee guy.
the high melee choice that he chose. Not choice that he chose, the high melee characteristic that he has.
Yeah.
If
You gotta draw your
some
guy, man.
instance, like if you decided to dump all your points and shoot, I might have given you the revolt, like the busted up 6-shooter that they have in the supply pack. And when you get it, it only lasts for one mission before it's unusable, out of commission when it breaks down. Okay, so those two have activated. Who do we got next?
I'll go next.
Okay. So at the moment, your whole objective is going to be to support your team. If you see guys getting attacked by zombies, you might want to you can move up next to them and go base-to-base contact with the zombie as well, and then you both will roll.
I'm running.
To defend against the zombie.
I ran.
So the nearest zombie within 10 inches shambles up to you.
Yep.
That zombie
6
travels.
inches.
So they don't get stopped by prone
No,
zombies.
they go straight through other.
So that guy's base-to-base contact with you.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, they
Short,
don't go
right?
to any.
Is that 6 inches?
It was a little bit.
Others
short of it.
Maybe,
Oh,
actually,
this is 6.
it might be just outside of
Yeah,
it.
it was like right there
Yeah.
at 6 inches.
I guess,
but-
yeah.
Okay, so he'll consolidate at the end. Anything in your
Yeah.
kill zone, they move into.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna sneak.
But zombies never ever stop other
Can I
zombies
just
from
make
moving.
noise as my second action so he comes
Yes.
at me?
Yep.
Hey, zombie!
Hey, zombie, get over here! Hit
Oh, you
with
could
my
have
hockey
ran.
stick.
Because he didn't face contact with me. He
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
follow.
Are you done with your picture?
Sweet.
No.
So, okay, these are all the things that we can do on here.
Is anybody else with a 10? Yes. Can we hop over cars?
Yes, whenever you hit it, it doesn't reduce your movement. What you do is you roll a die, and if you get a shield, then you can successfully get on top of the car, or just basically go through it. If your movement keeps going, if you hit that, then you stop. Once we start getting classes, if you're a runner, you actually automatically pass those.
Ah, I can't do that from the beginning.
No.
I watched a lot of TJ Hooker, man. I know how to hook slide.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did, but it's still 50-50 because even though you watched a lot, you never tried. Have you ever tried to do that on a car?
I'm a semi-pro parkour guy.
Have you ever tried to do that on a car?
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos.
I did.
I've done it several times. And out of the several times, I'll say that it was kind of like rolling a 50-50. Because there was like one time when I did it and the outcome wasn't anything like I expected. I went to go sliding across a car, got like a quarter of the way on, and was like abruptly stopped. I was like,
You gotta wax your car more.
it wasn't my car.
You gotta wax someone else's
Scratch
car.
somebody else's car.
I never watched
My
TJ
chain.
Hookerman.
Huh?
I never watched TJ Hookerman.
I never watched the TV show. I saw the movie.
Okay, so now it's your turn.
It's
Oh, your guy is awesome. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
it's Captain Kirk, man.
He's amazing.
Okay,
No,
take a
Han
look.
Cholo.
I'm Cholo with the
And
baseball
you'll
bat.
measure
Alright.
the base of your guy. So where do you want to move to?
And there's no zombies in it, so you can run.
Yeah, just run wherever you want. Run so far away.
You're gonna put yourself behind the number because you measured yourself from in front of the number. Yeah. I mean from behind the number.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Run all the way up there, and you would check to make sure there is no eligible zombies within 10 inches of you. An eligible zombie is a zombie that's standing and is not already in face-to-face contact with another character.
So there's none.
So there's none.
So you're fine.
Okay, so now we resolve the round. This is where we would take the skill zone thing here, and we go over any of the zombies that are eligible, and we would consolidate them onto any survivors that were within 2 inches. In this case, we don't have that, so that's done. Now we draw the event card. Okay. The threat level goes up 1 as you hear a crack of thunder in the air. There's a storm coming. However, nothing happens yet.
Yay!
Hey, Mother Nature just farted. Alright.
Okay? Because there are a survivor and a zombie in base-to-base contact fighting, melee, the threat level goes up 1. So we are now at threat level 3.
Oh no! Nuclear war. Wait.
Now, if the threat level goes up 1 more, we'll be in the low threat range. So anybody that is low nerve will have to roll the yellow dice before
That's
they
all
take
you
their
do,
turn.
Everybody.
Not me. I got medium nerve.
I got
See
medium.
what happens. So maybe some of you want to like calm the others down on your turn.
Yeah.
An action that you can take is called hold your nerve. If you're a tactician, you can do it without making a roll. Otherwise, you roll the black dice. If you get a shield, the nerve goes down 1. If you get a blank, nothing happens.
Alright.
So like you saw, some of you, all you did was move this turn. Hold your nerve could have been something that you did, but we were already at the lowest rating we could be at.
Yeah.
So there was no way for that to have an advantageous outcome.
If we lower it when it's at the lowest, does it reset to the highest?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, everybody falls out. They're like, hey guys, stay calm. I gotta stay calm. Let's run out of
Here's
here.
the name.
You don't tell me what to do.
So,
It's an extremely low-stakes situation.
Doesn't have a name yet.
But I'm angry.
You are going to choose to attack or defend yourself.
Of
against
course
a
I'm going
zombie.
to attack.
Okay, and you get what? 1 white.
Now you remember
And-
how
And a red die.
There you go.
I forgot about tactic.
Against the zombie.
HE double
The
hockey
zombie
stick.
doesn't get anything. You get 2.
I got 2.
So you push the zombie back an inch, and it falls down.
Now, if he had an exclamation point, which is one side of every 6-sided die has an exclamation point, it's called a headshot. If you get a headshot on the zombie, they're removed and they don't have a chance of ever getting back up.
Yeah. Okay, it's the end of the round, so now all prone zombies are going to have a chance to get back up. On a shield, they stand up. On a blank, they stay down. So we'll start with this guy here. Up, down.
Stay there.
One here in the middle. Down. One right here in front of you. Down. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good round.
Now we start over. So
I'll go first again.
you may go ahead.
So I'm gonna try and make it over here. So I'm gonna run straight across the car.
Try to get the TJ.
Yeah, so I gotta roll this. And I didn't. Basically, I went up there. I was like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this.
You
I'm
tried to
gonna
climb
get
over
right
it.
over this car."
Right over the car and you got it.
Okay, now I'm gonna try and calm everybody's nerve. It's okay, guys. Calm down. There's nothing wrong. It's okay. And I didn't do it.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just a failure of a human being.
Why did you try to climb over the car and suck, and it didn't calm them down? Okay, who would like to activate next? All right, we're gonna maintain the order.
What's up, Mike?
Not much.
What you doing?
Yeah, gonna do some things.
Holy
Cardboard.
cardboard after cardboard after cardboard.
How are you? Hanging in there.
Jake, you know.
Oh yeah, I can move my stuff. Sorry.
Well, I mean, it's probably fine there, but you may get painted.
I got my stuff on the corner of the table there.
It's kind of weird.
Nobody cares about our stuff.
Yeah, I was just saying, you put your stuff on the corner of the table with my stuff.
Yeah,
Whatever.
over there. It's okay, man. Oh, the legendary.
So just snow and
Is it legendary?
It is
Oh,
legendary.
okay.
It is purple and everything.